Welcome back to another episode of Not for the Weak Minded. Let's just start by saying that the television and what we see on it is a way to subconsciously show us their intentions and what they want to manifest. Now, the things I'm going to show you are the future for humanity if we allow it, and this means that we'll have no rights. They've already started to take away our rights with the COVID pandemic, and soon robots will have more rights than humans. Vandalism of, let's say, corporate property will be protected over the rights of humanity in the future. So this Ghost in the Shell cartoon, obviously it's based on the book, and many of you don't know that a lot of the stuff which is written for entertainment purposes is based upon truth. Now, human cloning and synthetic beings is something very real today. So let's get on with it. So this is the future projection. She is a synthetic human being that has emotions, that has consciousness, but is nevertheless an asset for humanity, or so you believe. So she's been reborn. You see the moon. Always you see the full moon in the programming, and you see this one eye symbolism. What looks like structures in the heavens. Oh, that's a building, just phasing through. You see the Eye of Horus. She puts her suit on. She's got the pyramid on. Moving on. Okay, right at the start of this series, this is season 1. Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045 committee. So it's AD 2042 now. The Great Four, American Empire, China, Russia and EU, sought economic sustainability for its members. Using AI Code 1984, the American Empire initiated war as an industry. Well, isn't war an industry today? Do we really live in a time of peace? Are the lobbyists in the parties in Parliament for or against war today? The world dubbed it sustainable war. However, each nation put its own economic interests first, and the world soon found itself in dire straits. AD 2044. The global simultaneous default caused financial firms to halt all transactions. Paper currency became worthless, and all virtual currency and e-money vanished from the net. This triggered a rapid escalation in war as an industry. Even advanced nations suffered riots, terrorism, separatists movements and civil war. Sustainable war slowly but surely began to spread, threatening the human race with extinction. AD 2045. Next clip. So the next scene, you have all these people that are free folk, let's call it, people that refuse the mark of the beast, people living outside the smart cities, and they've got free reign to do whatever they want. Right? They don't care. The people in the smart cities that are protected by the corporations about the people outside the city walls. So when a crisis does come, which it is coming, the people have to come together to look after themselves. Otherwise, it is going to end up like it says there. Civil war. All sorts of problems. Which they have created. So, in the future, you're going to have artificial intelligent machines that can think for themselves, that are companions of these synthetic human beings that are classed and have more rights than these human beings here on the floor that have just been get their ass kicked by these synthetic beings that have a higher intelligence. Okay. Petting him like an animal. Did great. Sustainable war is a game of chicken between two major nations. Politicians who stink at negotiating, and amateurs who don't know how the game is played. But these synthetics know. Get swept in and spit out. Can't read the rest. By the war machine, it says. Fine with me. If somebody wants to die, let's help them along. So it's giving you all the way through. It's giving you two sides of the morality. One coming from the captain, the leader, which is this lady, the one you see at the start. I'd love it if I could make a living going around the world playing like this, or like this. Something about our military career. So you got the sustainable future, windmills, more windmills everywhere. What else did I miss? There's just windmills in this one, right? Next episode. So they have technologies. Now I have mentioned this in the previous video. Let's get rid of that 33. Black and white tiles on the floor, sensuality, and I'm sure there are other things in this if we look carefully, but I'm just showing you the technology. So they put their invisibility cloak on. And there's this guard dog. He comes out of his box. The ears of the box. And it's got this massive rotatory blade system on its face as its mouth and head. Creepy, right? So this is what it would be like. You'll be living out here. You might still have power, look. But it's destroyed. This whole half the city's been destroyed, and the other half's been technologicalified to allow citizens, synthetic beings, right, into our existence, which is emulation of creation. I hope you know that. You know, it's a replicating us. It's emulating us in every way possible, while taking away all our rights, our God-given rights, on the, you know, to live peacefully on this earth. And in all intents and purposes, to roll it with the light. But we don't live in good times. Next. So building, so just halfly destroyed. Oh, there's something here. There we go. So the global simultaneous default arrays their debt, yet they are here. Should have found something else to pour their energy into. So they want to take it out on those beyond the gilded gates, the 1%ers. Can't say that I blame them. Oh, too far. So how'd they get all the weapons? About that. Word is they have a Patreon called the Good 1%er. And we'll see who that is later on. And that is showing the evolution and the final days of humanity. A delivery service suddenly showed up with the weapons 2 days ago. The Good 1%er. He gave them an armoured vehicle too. What kind of nut job does that? He didn't just give them an armoured vehicle. Oh no, it's not just a regular armoured vehicle. No. We'll see about that as well. Okay. Never found out how they communicated, let alone his true identity. Oh. Wish I'd peek inside their leader's cyber brain. So he's talking about plugging in to the network and spying on people, right? And you'll see that as well portrayed. So this was where a battle took place. There was a sniper out there. He got attacked. But the tank. Oh, shut a sec. Just checking there's nothing missing. So yeah, they released this, the tank released this drone. This AI drone. So these AI bots are fighting this AI drone. And these AI bots are extremely intelligent. And yet they are being outsmarted by this drone AI. It's insane. Right? Which was bought, well, and it was in this case a gift by a 1%er to kill the 1%. And there it is. Miss me. Let's just move on. So at any rate, the armored car ain't going anywhere. That's what they think. Let's watch it. And if you look, they're all plugged into their VRs, apart from this dude who's staring at a screen. He's controlling the drone from this craft, and it's not just an armored vehicle. It's got mechanical legs that can transform itself. So this is about transformation of humanity. And this is very close to us. Very, very close. Because people are taking the mark already. People are already going into the understanding that they have to have wireless money. Right? And already accepted the mark. So what's this one say? For one, those who take positions of power want to give themselves didn't record it properly. Next one. Might have did it again. Yeah. For one, those who take positions of power want to give to themselves the weapons they'll need to flex their muscles. And he went, yeah, I can get that. And this is about Section 9, existence. And he's a governor of Japan. And he's responsible for bringing together of the ghost team to deal with things going on in other countries. Section 9, so it mentions 9. Now the Order of 9, the Council of 9, does it bear relation to this? You probably bet it does. Documents pertaining to the Interior Ministry. He served as an elected official in America until age 30. This is the president. Such matters must be second nature to him. But my takeaway from the proposal is this. The PM's reason for the urgent reforming of Section 9 takes priority over his personal motives. I believe his true objective is meeting the Americans' demands for the dispatch of special resources. So it is the liberals feared. So it is as though the liberals feared. An American-born Prime Minister would be no more than an American puppet. I've yet to meet him in person, so I can't really say. But this is an opportunity to have the Major and the rest of you undertake a major operation for me. And he starts talking about the ghost team, trying to find them. And he wants this is a copper. He's a synthetic as well. This guy's a synthetic. And he's wearing black and white of the masonry. So he's an initiate. Anyway. Back to the tank battle. So I'm willing to die to see these 1%ers get blown up. So these are the people in the tank. They've managed to catch them. And these guys are doing dirty work for these people. These synthetics are doing the dirty work for the corporations, and these humans are trying to retaliate because they've lost everything and they hate the 1%. Do you get it? Humanity has lost at this point. We have no rights. These synthetics have more rights than humans. This cannot be allowed. Not gonna happen because you people are part of the problem. Cause them ass wipes. Ever considered that you might live on the other side of the wall someday? So you ask him, why don't you want to be on the wall? That way of thinking is pointless. All that's behind the wall will soon disappear. What's this bullshit? It's a brave new world, and we're taking it by the horns. Albert Huxley. Sorry, Huxley? Robert? It's Huxley anyway. And 1984 is also mentioned in here. It is referenced in it. I haven't actually took the clip yet to do what I'm doing right now, but it's in it and it's referenced. So that's Albert Huxley. It's Albert, I'm sure it is. It's cause of crap like this. So they're blaming, these synths are blaming these guys because this is why they're at war, because of people like him, who's a human who is fed up and wants to take it out on the 1%. And without the 1% help, they got no chance in the first place. Right? So it goes to show who funds the wars. And they play both sides, you see. There's no real war, there's no real winner in wars. It's always an agenda. You couldn't even get a job as a parking valet. You know, putting them down. Oh, next one. So they're fighting with the AI drone. This is down here. Goddamn stubborn AI. Right? So no one's controlling this AI. It's all been programmed and it's got a mind of its own. And this is the danger, because these things can be hacked. And once these things, once the simps manage to get themselves upgraded, so somehow with other tech, illegal tech, they become superhuman. Right? Sort of the stuff out you would see like Neo doing in the Matrix, dodging bullets. So I'm going to leave it there for this video. I'll do more soon. Please share, like, and subscribe.